Now, the strange thing that I found out is that during a service on the Bugatti
Oh my
Veyrons,
God, bro.
each year they actually replace the gearbox pump, which says to me it must be a weak part of the car. I've never heard of anyone replacing any pumps each year on a service. And judging by the rest of this car, I highly doubt this one's been serviced.
god. It is hard as a bitch.
Now that the quarter panel's off, we're one step closer to
it's hard
accessing
as
all
a
the
bitch.
pumps and the filters
It is
for the
hard as a
gearbox.
bitch.
Okay, quarters off. It's given us way better access to all this stuff. The thing is, I can't see the gearbox pump yet. We can see math sensors. To get to the gearbox pump, we've got to get behind this. So that is the next stage. I'm hoping that there's something visually wrong with the pump, and that would explain why the fuse was melted in that way. But to access it, I've got to remove the body panel and then this piece of carbon, which is actually part of the rear frame. And now we can see it all. This could be our issue, because it's very damp here, isn't it? All this is wet, and that should be bone dry. But where is it coming from? And where is it leaking from? Actually, I was expecting to see it. Is it just weeping out of that, do you think? To make sure there was no leaks, first I cleaned everything with brake cleaner, and then I was going to go round, open the door again to activate the gearbox pump, and then was going to check to see if there's any leaks. But we didn't see anything apart from this. The wire is exposed all here, look. The wire going to the gearbox pump did have some breaks in it. Next step then, there's nothing obvious. There's nothing obvious really, apart from that split in the wire on the pump. So what I need to do now is see whether it is losing pressure rapidly. So we'll plug the Autel in, I'll get a live data and see if it's losing pressure. Because if it's not losing pressure, there's not really any reason to change a load of the stuff. But I do want to get that pump out and at least service it. But yeah, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So nothing obvious yet, But something must be causing that pump to overwork or stay on for too long. So what I wanted to check is to see whether the gearbox is holding pressure, because if it was dropping, then the pump would have to keep working to build up that pressure. And I could check this with the Autel. Okay, so we've got pressure, we've got 49 bar, is that? 49 bar of pressure. Now I think these are the pressures that are held in each accumulator. And what we're looking for is if they drop dramatically. And I also want to see at what point does the pump kick in to build back up that pressure. So 48 bar, 50 bar. Let's see when the pump kicks in. I'm now going to reach over to put my foot on the brake and select a gear, because it uses the pressure to select the gears, so we should see a pressure drop. Right there. Park. 50 bar. Park. Neutral. And the pressure was only going down very slightly after each gear shift.
It's doing alright.
Which seemed okay.
And 47 bar. 46.
But when does the pump kick back in?
45. 44 bar.
And then the pump kicks back in to build up the pressure.
44 bar. And then the pump kicks in. And every shift I did, it lost about 1.5. But we don't know if that's normal.
And the only gearbox I know which is fairly similar to this is the SVJ, which uses solenoids to change gear as well, and also needs oil pressure. And I know Ricky at RE Performance knows these cars inside out, so I gave him a call.
We'll be able to help with this because we figured it out is literally they're basically the same as a Gallardo, we think. So, this gearbox, when I turn the ignition on and the pump kicks in, I can see how much pressure the gearbox is holding. What was it? 50, about 50. Yeah, it's on about 55 bar. The pump kicks in at around 44 every time it drops to 44 bar on this car.
Yes.
Which I think is similar to a Gallardo. But when that pump goes and I'm sitting here with the ignition on, the pressure does slowly creep down. Not loads, but it does slowly creep down. Is that normal, or should it hold complete pressure?
So how long does it take to fall down?
Right, here we go.
So Ricky has told us to run the car and switch the gears until the pressure drops and the pump kicks in. And after the pump kicks in, the gearbox should hold pressure for around 2 minutes before the pump has to kick in again. And that's what we're testing now.
There's the pump going. Pump.
Okay, got it.
Pump.
1, 2, right, don't do anything. And then
And the pressure actually held for longer than 2 minutes.
that looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
What you kind of, at the minute, until you can kind of really, I suppose, drive it and put some miles on it and understand the behaviour of what's going on.
Yeah.
The melted fuse is normally high amp draw for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Or high resistance.
So really, still no answers as to why that fuse completely melted, because everything still looks good.
We're generally looking good, ain't we? I don't want to mess with it if it's not broken.
I don't think we'll know until it starts driving.
We should probably check the oil and stuff, engine oil. Like, we could do an engine oil service, and like the air filter's definitely need doing. But gearbox wise, I think we should leave it, because we won't know if I mess with it and cause a problem. We don't know whether that's going to be the problem I've caused, or was that like it before.
So could it really have just been a fuse? I
I
guess
feel like
we'll
you
have to
should
wait to
leave it
drive it to
alone,
find out.
okay.
But there were other faults. Remember, this car had an engine
Hola,
light on
bombos.
due to a misfire.
Okay, we still have misfires.
This is not a streaming
Main
unit,
there.
gang. Hold on, check.
Ion current 16.
And the rest are all random misfires. Because the way this car detects misfires is from the crank sensor. But it's 16 the one I'm worried about.
Yeah, it's all coming from that cylinder 16. So Volkswagen coil packs are rubbish, and I know that from a Volkswagen Lupo. So it could be a bad coil.
Wait,
But
there's-
the
wait.
best way to test that is pull the coil out of 16, put it in 15, and see if we get the malfunction on another cylinder. Guess that's the next job. before we start the radiator situation. I'm probably driving. So Volkswagen coil
Exciting.
packs are rubbish.
So to change the coil pack-
Volkswagen
Wait,
coil pack.
if
So
if they
it could be a
actually
bad coil.
did like,
But
there's,
the
wait,
best way to test that is pull the coil out at 16, put it in 15, and see if we get the malfunction on another cylinder. Guess that's the next job before we start the radiator situation. I'm probably driving. So Volkswagen coil
Exciting.
packs are rubbish.
So to change the coil pack-
Volkswagen
wait,
coil pack.
if
So
they
it could be a
actually
bad coil.
did like,
But
there's,
the
wait,
best way to test that is pull the coil out at 16, put it in 15, and see if we get the malfunction on.
Over from
That's
16
interesting.
onto cylinder 15, we first need to access them, which means we need to take off a fair amount of stuff. And we think cylinder 16 is on the left hand side. First thing off is the air filter. This needs replacing.
I ain't gonna lie,
but
I
I'm
like
not
that
paying
filter,
big
looks like my
prices to have
booty
it
or
replaced.
holy
But that is
shit.
an odd looking filter, innit? There's no doubt this car needs a service, which we'll get onto.
Imagine
For now,
how the
let's
oil's
just
gonna
try and
look like
solve
a
the
fucking
faults.
jelly.
And to access
Holy
these coil
shit.
packs, it looks like this rear quarter is going to come off as well. And unlike Alex's Per Sport, these rear quarters are made out of aluminium, which explains why the Veyron is a little heavier than the Chiron.
Wait,
now that the
doesn't-
quarters off,
doesn't aluminium
I can undo the
actually,
clamps on the MAF sensors and lift out the air
feel
filter
lighter?
housing.
I thought
Next
the
up,
aluminium
I've
was
got to
lighter
start
than metal,
removing the bottom housing of the intake scoops, which means a few coolant pipes run through it, which needs to come out, a few bolts, then we can lift it out, and we can nearly see the coil packs. Next off is the engine cover. All this, I think I'm going to get painted and refurbished. And whilst I'm doing this on the left side, my dad's also dismantling the right side, just in case we need to switch anything over there as well. Next off is the charge cooler, and we're getting one step closer to the coil packs. The next thing I've got to remove is the frame which holds the charge cooler, and once that's removed, I should gain access to them. I dread to think what the labour cost will be from Bugatti on changing all your spark plugs. But with all that removed, eventually I can get the coil packs out, which are of course in charge of sending the power to the spark plug. So it's pretty important that it works. Right, 15 is going to go into 16 now. There's no visual problems, but we'll see. And if it stays on 16, then we're going to look at the spark plug. And then if it ain't the spark plug, then we have something wrong with the ECU going on, which sends the signal to these. Or something else, like an injector. By switching these two coils over, we should then be able to pinpoint the problem. But as I said, if this doesn't change anything, it could be a spark plug or completely something different. To run the car, I've got to make sure I put it all back together now, and I'm really hoping I see the misfire bounce onto cylinder 15 instead. So first thing I'm going to do is just clear the codes to make sure we don't run it and then I see cylinder 16 misfire again. So we're just going to clear the codes, should be back to normal, start it up, see if it goes to 15. That's what we're hoping for. That's what. Okay, so no faults. Let's start it up, see if it runs terrible, and then hopefully it's 15, because that would be so easy if it was. Here we go. Surely not random misfire. Cylinder 16 misfire is still there. And we've got random cylinder misfires all coming from the left side of the engine. All on this side, innit? 10, 11, 16, 13, 12, 9, 14. None on that side, all on this side. So could it be to do with that?
Change that unit over then, on that side to that
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
See if it brings up the bolts on that side.
Yeah. Right, so all the misfires was random multiple cylinder misfire, and they're all coming from this side now. It's not pinpointing onto one coil pack. So the coil packs could be okay, but this computer here sends the signal to the ECUs of when to fire, down to the coil packs of when to fire. So there's one on each side, and we're going to transfer them over and see if then becomes onto that side, and if it does, we've got to look for one of them. So we're using the same technique here as what we used on the coil pack, but now we're hoping to see the misfires jump from the left bank to the right bank. This little computer here is called the Ion computer, I believe.
Ion Sense.
And that's in charge of sending the power down to the coil packs.
We better hope that ain't this. £9,000.
What? There you go. There's 9 grand.
And from what I remember, a technician who worked on Mark's Bugatti said that he had a misfire due to one of these being faulty.
It has got a misfire, which we diagnosed down to an ion control module.
So could it be a common issue? Well, I guess we're about to find out if that's the case once we run it again with these switched over. Okay, that's plugged into that side, that's plugged into that side. Let's see if the misfire moves over to that side. I don't know at this point whether I want it to or not, knowing that that is $9,000. No faults. No faults. So what? How's that cured it? Well, there's good news and bad news. There's no faults anymore, but we haven't fixed anything. So we've just messed with stuff. So, but every time we started it's been warm now. So I think we've got to let it cool down, and then we'll get it to the cold start again, because that really like exaggerated the misfire. But like we had no engine light, nothing. But we haven't done anything. We haven't changed anything. So I don't like it when it fixes and we haven't fixed anything. So all the faults still remain a mystery. Could it be that this car just really needs a good service? Everything just seems intermittent. So for now, we're just putting everything back together before jumping on to the next thing. There is one thing I do want to do, which is on that gearbox pump, we saw that frayed wire. And I'm just worried why that wire is frayed. There's potential that if the plastic surrounding the wire has got really hot, it could be really brittle. And the only way for me to access that is to remove the pump. And to remove the pump, I've got to take off the accumulator on top of the gearbox oil tank first. Yes. Safety. Accumulator. And now, the gearbox pump can finally come out. Well, I think we found the issue. Oh, look at all that. It's rock hard. All that is rock hard from heat. The plastic casing covering over the wire was completely perished and just dropping off. Wow, there's the problem. Again, this is all caused from heat. So these wires must have been getting pretty hot, but we still don't know why. Has this pump just completely worn and it's working harder than it should? Or is something causing it to stay on for way too long? Bad, isn't it? It's like fully exposed all the way up.
That's like a £1 million car and it's done that. I've never seen that on any car we've done.
And that is used on an Audi A5 to make its roof go on and off.
And it didn't take long for me to find what other car this pump is used on, and none of which it's used for a gearbox pump. So is it fit for purpose? The gearbox pump on the Bugatti turns on every single time you open the door and every time it drops pressure. Whereas if that pump's used to take a roof off and on, then that's not going to be used as often, which could be the reason why Bugatti changed this pump every single year. Now, I've ordered one of those pumps, but until that turns up, for now, I'm just going to run some electrical tape around the bare wires to prevent them from shorting out when I put this one back in, because I want to know how this car behaves when we start driving it and whether all those faults actually come back.
Like I put tape on and then added even more. Put it back in. Let's hope it all works. Put it back in. And this is the perfect time for me to grab a Y food, because as you know, me and you guys who are constantly on the go, this is a perfect meal in a bottle, and it's going to keep me full up to my next meal. And that is because it's a perfect alternative to grabbing some fast food at lunchtime, and you know you're getting exactly what your body needs. In one of these bottles, there's 26 vitamins and minerals. It's high in fiber, high in protein, lactose-free, gluten-free, and there's no added sugar. And on top of that, there's loads of different flavors to choose from. It tastes just like a milkshake. That's it. We're all in. I need to see whether it still works. So if it doesn't, I'm in big big trouble. And now, if you did want to try Y-Food, now is the perfect time because there's a huge 30% off sale. For those that have already tried Y-Food and want to just restock, you can get my bundle for 30% off. Or if you want to try Y-Food for the first time, then I'd recommend getting a taster pack, which is also 30% off right now. I've popped a link in the description box below. Looking good. Yes. Still selects. And now we're gonna get a proper cold start. It just don't like cold starts, does it? Why does it do that?
Sounds smooth,
Weird. Yeah, like there's no engine light, so there's no codes. So as far as it's aware of, it's got no misfire, but it's just a cold start, isn't it? It just, but I don't know. I've never heard one cold start before. So is that just a normal thing? Like, does it take a while to go? Is it going to get better as we get through the fuel and the heat cycle? Yeah, it's like fine now. It's all still a mystery. I guess I could have just got an insane deal on this Bugatti after all. But I guess we won't know the true extent of the problems until I take it for its first drive. But before we do that, I've still got another fault to fix. We've got that leaky radiator on the front, which I think means I've got to fix it. So, and to fix it, I've got to get to it, which I think I've got to take off the front bumper to do it. So I think I'm going to take headlights out to get to the bumper. I don't think it comes out apart the same way the Chiron does from looking at it. I'm just going to attack it and then hopefully no other hidden surprises under it. But I can see it's definitely been apart before. If you look at, like, there's a bolt there,
I like
which
this.
ain't the same bolt as that one
don't
there.
like it.
And in the headlights, there's like bolts missing all over the place. So we'll take it all apart, we'll put all the right bolts back in, and hopefully we can fix this rad. Let's go. When the Bugatti was first dropped off to me, it always had a coolant light on the dash. And we discovered there was a separate coolant tank underneath the intake, which was for the charge cooling, which cools the turbos. But when I moved the Bugatti out of my garage, I noticed that there was coolant on the floor, so there must be a leak. And we think it's coming from the front radiator. So to get to it, I've got to remove everything on the front. First thing that's got to come off are the window wipers. Then, just to make it easier for us, I'm going to remove the bonnet. After that, all the storage in the middle has got to come out. And we still can't see the radiators, so it looks like the front bumper is going to have to come off. To get the bumper out, I've got to remove the headlights. Because once these headlights are out, I can then see the bolts which hold the bumper in place. So both of them are out come the bolts, then off comes the bumper. Oh yeah. That was a lot of nothing, wasn't it?
No electrics.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but it's probably more expensive because of that, isn't it? The less you get, the more expensive it is. That's really light as well. But even with that front bumper off, it looks like getting to this radiator isn't going to be as easy as I first thought. It looks like this hatch here, you take this hatch out and then you unclip the radiator and then it all lifts up out the top here. But I'm just looking, it does look like this is going to block it, and this is part of the wing, so I may have to take the wings off as well. I started unbolting that hatch, but it still doesn't seem I can get to it, so the wings have got to come off. I can get the right hand side wing off no problem because the door's opening enough for me to get the bolts at the back of it, but the right hand side I couldn't quite get to a few bolts, so I'm gonna have to lower it down, and this is really the first drive. Right, first drive. We've got no engine light, got coolant light, but that's what we're trying to fix. The car selected reverse, no problem. And started rolling backwards. This could be good after all.
How was the first drive?
Great! Really smooth. Oh, that looks well cool, doesn't it? That looks well cool. It's running so much smoother. And now that the Bugatti's off the ramp, I can access the bolt on the inside of the door. Loosen that off, and then eventually I can lift off the front wing. 2 wings off! But it still doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get that front radiator out. Okay, in an ideal situation, what I would do now is remove this top panel and I'll lift the radiator out, but I cannot get this radiator to move because it's attached to that radiator, and that radiator is attached to the fans, and the fans are at the back, and the things that are blocking the fans are these carbon bits, but to remove the carbon bits, you've got to remove the radiators before you get to the carbon bits. I can't remove the radiators because I can't get this off. So to get this off, I've got to actually unbolt it from the chassis here, which means removing all the suspension, the arms, the steering rack, everything there to get this forward. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to get these rads off so I can see if I can actually get to the bolt on the side of the rad to separate these two. But then I still don't think that this radiator is going to lift up because this is blocking it. No matter what I did, I couldn't find a way to access this front radiator and get it out without removing the entire front end. And I just don't think the leak is big enough to warrant doing that. So what I'm going to do now is drain the coolant out of that radiator by removing the bottom hose here and the top hose. Then we're going to run a pressure test. What we want to try and do now, I've got a smoke tester. I'm going to blow smoke in there and hopefully it's going to find a way out. And when it finds its way out, we should know where the leak is. And if we mark the leak with a little bit of pen, we need to see if we can fix it. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it does. Otherwise, we've got to take the whole front end off. So here's the smoke tester, which is going to blow smoke down through the radiator. Then if we've got a hole, we should see the smoke coming out of that hole. So here goes nothing.
Smoke mode.
To be honest, I think the hole was so small, it was even difficult to see the smoke. It must just be a tiny pinhole from a stone. I think it's such a tiny hole. It's such a tiny little hole. And now I've got to find a way of fixing that little hole. When exposed to air and high temperatures at the leak point, the chemical components bind together and surround the material, forming a solid plug that repairs the hole. It is designed for permanent repairs to radiators, hoses, heater cores, water pump gaskets, without requiring flushing or draining the system. Radweld is a crazy move on a Bugatti, but yeah, I'm down. Radweld side effects include clogging heater cores. Well, this ain't going to go through a heater core because it's turbo cooling. Clogging radiator tubes, don't worry about that. Water passages, don't worry about that. Cabin heat, don't worry about that. And potential engine overheating due to restricted coolant flow. Don't know. Do you know, like, if you read you shouldn't read the side effects, should you?
No, just
shouldn't, because then it's in your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Because if we didn't know the side effects, we wouldn't be worried.
We wouldn't be worried about it. Yeah, yeah.
No, you're worried.
I'm down for Radweld in that. It's such a small leak. Okay, so this is something that I wouldn't usually do, but being that the leak is so small, we're gonna actually give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? The Radweld goes in the system, then it works its way through the radiator until it finds a hole. Once it finds that hole, the Radweld sort of sits there and then goes hard, creating a permanent repair. Right, here we go. So that's engine. This is charge cooling. So this circulates through the radiator at the front, through these charge coolers. Come on, we can do this. If we've solved this with some stop leak and a fuse, this is the best buy in the world. Again, if this doesn't work, we can just flush out the radiators and the cooling system and get that radiator out to do a proper repair. But being that that hole is so small, I really think this might actually work. Especially how we're grabbing it now before that leak gets any worse. Here we go, we're gonna run it and keep it going through, and then we're gonna go to the front and we'll see if it starts seeping out. In order for the Radweld to work, it's got to get up to temperature. So we let it run for a little while in hopes that it'd seal the leak. All dry at the minute, but we need to get hot.
And as time went by and the temperature went up, things were looking good, to be honest.
How are we looking, Eve?
Looks alright to me. Can't see anything obvious yet. Hopefully it sorted it.
The car was running at temperature for a long while. I actually think that might have cured it. Okay, this is going to be the true test now. We've put fuel in it. We've put 99 RON fuel in it. We've got the rad seal in. We've got the fuse in. We've fixed everything we think needs fixing. And I'm hoping once we take it for a little drive around the sort of courtyard, everything works. And if everything works, we can start looking at servicing the car, because then we know it should be faultless and then run even better once we start servicing it. So this is going to be the first time driving a Bugatti Veyron, and it looks like this. Didn't imagine it to look like this, but at this point we don't know what happens. So let's get in and let's drive it. So this is it. The first time ever driving a Veyron.
No, this really is a big moment, okay? A properly big moment.
Here we go. It seems only 5 minutes ago I got to drive Alex's Chiron, but this one's gonna feel a whole lot more special because it's mine.
Not just the best car that's ever been made, but very possibly the best car we'll see in our lifetime.
You can't see anything out of there. There's no reverse camera, no parking sensors.
I never thought I'd drive a Veyron, let alone own one. So this moment is huge.
Here we go. Come on.
And from the moment I picked up this car, I was expecting the worst. But the fact that this is even driving after a few minor fixes is amazing. But I don't think that's going to be the end of it.
Engine light has gone solid now, so the misfire's kind of stopped.
For now, let's enjoy the first drive.
Changing gears smoothly. It's rock on, isn't it? It's so stiff. How did it know it's rock on?
Crazy that, innit?
Yeah, it's got all power. Oh my, there's so much torque.
There's like no lag or whatsoever.
No, it just goes whoosh. It's insane, there's so much torque. There's so much just like pure power.
Despite the engine light coming back on, the car was actually running and driving. And what an experience.
It's working good.
How's that?
Sick, it's rapid. I mean, only went like 10% throttle, it's like, what?
It sounds like a jet when you come past it.
How's the rad looking? How's the rad looking? It's looking a lot better. We're looking good. I think it needs a service, a clean up, a tart up, and then we're gonna have to make it my own a bit. Look at that, looks crazy, doesn't it?
But despite an amazing first drive, all those problems now come back to haunt me.
Is that not going into gear?
What's the
No,
situation?
it went into gear, but now it's all flashing every light on the dash.
The transmission light
Oh, it's got all this
and the
flashing
engine light
malarkey.
were now back on. After I restarted the car, I heard the gearbox pump start up, but it never switched off. Almost like it built up too much pressure.
I don't know why. So something is definitely getting stuck. Yeah, but I don't think the pump's a problem because the pump clearly works, doesn't it? But the pump is pumping because something's telling it to keep pumping. So it's either got to be the pressure sensor or something's stuck or pressure relief or something. Because something's telling that pump to keep pumping when it doesn't need to.
It could even be a sticky relay, which is sticking on and overpowering the pump. The only good thing is that the car still goes into gear and still moves. But this would explain the problem of how that fuse actually burnt out, if that pump is staying stuck on.
Broken again.
The gearbox pump is just stuck on.
Still pumping now.
On. It's going to self-destruct.
Yeah, it's at 72 bar. Oh, look the fuse.
Quickly, quick.
Where?
Yeah, here, this one. Top, this one here, this top one here.
Oh, it's gone off.
We're at 69 bar. That 50.
The gearbox was still holding pressure, it was just that the pump was getting stuck on and building up too much pressure. But when I cleared the codes,
Ready? So, yeah, then it pumped up to 55 immediately. That's odd, isn't it?
the car went back to working as normal again. So something ain't right.
It's like it just got stuck on.
On top of that, all the multiple cylinder misfire codes all come back. So the only place I think we should start first is just by servicing this car, which is going to be a problem in itself. As many of you may know, Bugatti charge over $20,000 for an oil service, and we're going to have to do more than that. Right now, we're taking out all the spark plugs, with plans to replace the spark plugs and the coil packs. But we're going to have to cross-reference all of these parts when we get them out, because we know Bugatti are not going to sell them to us. Yes! Dirty girl.
That's very black.
Yes, that is. NGK, Volkswagen Audi.
The good news is that the spark plugs look pretty bad. A lot of carbon build-up on every single one that we pulled out of the engine. And although they might not be causing the misfire, they're certainly not helping it. And luckily, these are just generic NGK spark plugs. So they're going to be fairly easy to just cross-reference. And eventually, me and my dad managed to remove all 16 of these spark plugs. And it's just going to be the case now on cross-referencing the spark plugs and the coil packs as well, as I'd like to eliminate everything. Okay, before we go underneath and drain all the oil out, there's some more stuff I want to do on top, and this is all the gearbox stuff. So there's accumulators, there's pumps, and we know we had that issue with the pump, but I think the pump's actually fine. I want to replace it anyway, so it just literally solves everything. So I'm going to get the pump off, the accumulators out, there's filters in here. I think there's actually 3 filters here, and then there's another one underneath. But in order for us to know what they're off and how we're going to get them, I've got to take them out first. I don't know whether loads of oil is going to fly out of it, because I've not drained the oil, but I guess we'll figure that out. So, accumulator off first. I'm going to see whether we can cross-reference all of it once we get it off. Let's go. First step, unscrew the accumulator. One accumulator out. Only markings on it is that. No brand or anything. Once that accumulator is out of the way, I can now access the other one which is sat next to it. And that one unscrews as well. I don't see any purpose in actually replacing the accumulators because they do seem to work. And I'm unsure whether Bugatti actually changed them during the service. But what I do know is that they changed the gearbox pump, which is what we've got out again now. So far, so good. Next step are all the filters in the gearbox, and there's a lot. Starting off with the top one here, I've undone the plug, then I have to slide in a bolt to be able to pull out this tiny filter, which is like a metal one. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to source this filter or even get one made. Next step, another gearbox filter below it. You can already tell how important it is for the gearbox fluid to be clean, just by the amount of filters that's there.
You think PAL is a Russian company?
Ooh.
Yeah, if I did my research right, I think PAL is a Russian company, but I could be wrong. The good news is it's stamped with a part number and the logo of the company that made it, so I don't think we'll have any problems finding that. And there's still another filter to go. Unbolt the house into it, and then you can see it just slid in that hole there. And with all those filters, of course, there's a lot of fluid. I slide in a bolt into the filter, which allows me to pull it out, and it's another metal one. Again, I think probably made by the same company. That's most of the filters out of the tank. Time to take the car in the air because we're still not finished with them. Time to find the drain bung for the gearbox oil. That way I can get all the fluid out of it. And it's right at the bottom of the tank. I need to make sure I capture all of the oil so I know exactly how much I need to put back in.
Oh, we're on it! Oh, she fired out.
You did get it on you as well.
Look how clean that looks. It's like caramel. That looks like it's had a service, whereas the engine didn't.
Maybe that's one of the first things they did to try and fix the gearbox issue, is they serviced
Maybe
it.
they serviced it.
But then
that
why would they
pump-
not see the wires? Yeah.
Yeah, and that pump wasn't serviced, was it? Unless they just changed the oil. But that oil is well clean. We're still not done with the gearbox. More fluid needs to come out of it. Half of this car's weight must be in fluid. There's another drain plug here on the gearbox and even more oil come out of that. And then another one here. But not much came out of this one, but it looked to be a filter housing. So we undid the bolts for that and out dropped another filter. Again, just showing the importance on how clean this gearbox fluid actually has to be. Luckily again for us, it's got some part numbers and a company on it. And then finally, there was one more drain bung. Right, this is how much oil come out the gearbox. And supposedly it's 15 litres in the gearbox and we got out 13 and a bit. So we're about there. So that's how much we need to replace. We need to find out what oil grade it is, which I'm sure we can find out. But that's the gearbox pretty much done with. Next up, engine oil. And if you thought there was a lot of gearbox oil, here we go with the engine. Apparently, there's 16 sump plugs. Out comes one, and not much fluid came out of that. So we did another 5 more. Oh, yeah. That's not as good as the gearbox. Yeah, that is. This is only on like 24,000 miles, and that's probably 24,000 miles worth. Yeah. And you can already tell by how dark the oil actually is in the engine that it's pretty old, and it probably hasn't been changed in a while, if ever. Next up, the oil filter. Oh my days. Look at the state of that oil filter. But that has seen some heat through that. Another filter we've got to find. And this one's a big one. Luckily, no metal in it though. But still, we've got more drain plugs that we need to unscrew. To get all of this oil out, there's a lot. But I still don't think this is worth anywhere near 20 grand to service.
Oh, the plug is stuck somewhere.
But I guess if you've got a Bugatti, then you pay Bugatti prices. And not to mention, to get to all of these sump plugs, we would have had to take it off the under tray as well. So there is still a fair amount of labour just to get to these plugs, but not 20 grand's worth. Yes! And the last thing I'm doing here is the Haldex. Not much in that, is there? Which is almost like a separate gearbox, but for the front wheels. Oh! Is that the filter? This looks pretty similar to what they put in the Audis. So I think we'll be able to find this. All of this, I've now got to figure out where we can get from, not from Bugatti. So we've got to Google every bit of number, cross-reference every part. Luckily, there's all brands on it. So there's Corralon, there's POW, there's whatever that is. We've got to get it all and put it all back in it. She should drive as good as new afterwards, we hope. So we made some good progress, but we still can't really get to the bottom of all these faults.
Why does Bugatti charge so much for
after we've sourced all these parts and done the service,
like
I will finally have a working and running Bugatti Veyron. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
You need to get hotter. I think you need to get hotter.
What are you lot doing?
Like a drug that I just can't deny giving me.
It's
kind of interesting that it shows how Bugatti is ripping off the people. You can legit buy yourself some Bugatti parts from different companies, and you can probably, except for the engine, you know, even in the engine, you could probably get the engine from a Volkswagen. Volkswagen the W12 isn't it? No, the W16. I don't think there's a Passat in it actually. If I think about it, there's no Passat that has a W16, but I think there is a W12 in it. But it shows you a lot though, this video. That's interesting. Well then, you know what? Let's watch Twitch. You know, nah, bro. I don't want to watch no streamers right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not feeling that. What the fuck do I have? So we changed the name. We need a window capture. Automatic window share. No, I need a display capture actually. Close it. Now let's do this. I wanna play some games. What the fuck is in front of me? Spotify.
Deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. Angelina, Angelina.
Jeg sier hei girl, sjekk oss ut, vi har det du trenger. Alle gutta her er ute, ser oss ruller i penger. Løfte drikka opp i været, for ingen her er nede. Du ser stemninga er bra, og når vi kommer blir den bedre. Jeg sier
Locking, gang. I got a locking. Yeah, that guy's hacking. Yeah. Don't even mention. Bomba خلاص. Yo, chat, am I lagging? Am I lagging? How's the stream, chat? How's the stream, chat? Yo, chat, we fucking. I lost all my gaming abilities, man. No lie, I ain't gonna lie, I lost my abilities to play the game. Goddamn, boy. That boy rock. We gon' shoot a lot. I rock out with the chop, bitch. I rock very hard. She thought it was my cock, but my clock very hard. School is very hard, bitch. I'm very hard. Take it very hard. Take it fairly hard. Chop, chop, chop up with a blade. Cause my bitch cough. 1911 mile, leave you with a scar. My mama's so hard. My daddy go hard. Take it fairly hard. Take it very hard. Oh, use it to broke, yeah. Take it fairly hard. With a blade, it's gonna rip you apart. She's a monkey, nigga, so we knock the tree apart. Bullets ain't far, bullets ain't far. Take it very hard, take it very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard, bitch, I'm very hard. Look at the dog.
Smoking in this car, we gon' smoke 'em like a guard. 9 and a 10, leave a nigga wait. Smoking so much gas that I can feel it jet. You niggas are nothing but some work. Internet lurk, search, stay up by my circle. He talk that internet hurt, dirt, white tee, picture on a shirt. Come with a op beat, AR-15 and that hoe come with a stock beat. Lazy nigga, so I need a block beat. He was talking trash, put his ass in the garbage. You was on some op shit. I was cruising down a nigga block with the chopstick. Rockstar nigga. Now I need a rock bitch. Eat one beef, not veggies, not squash bitch. That boy like a talk. We pop out with mobs. You gon' shoot a little, we gon' shoot a lot. I rock out with the chop, bitch. I rock very hard. She thought it was my cock, but my clock very hard. Take it very hard. Take it very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard. Bitch, I'm very hard.
Haram is that.
She just hit my phone, she said, take her, you a winner. Took her home, then I turned her to a sinner. Yeah, I just got a check, I ate lobster for dinner. She like my style, she tryna turn me to a nigga. I just woke up, now they say that I'm a star. I just wanna bone, my God. Drive off the walk, he just caught a DOI. He think he know the answers, nigga, like he Bill Nye. Bitch, I feel like AI, nigga, never need to practice. I got 2 clips, cause that chopper automatic. And I started talking shit, I got tired of this rapping. But I been making hits, most these niggas, they been napping. My lyrics hit a heart like a nigga, he was stabbing. LSD hit his brain, yeah, that nigga, he been tapping. I just got your shorty, yeah, my niggas, we been tapping. Walk to the bank, Chief Keef, I be laughing. Red, blue, yellow, nigga, you could pick your Power Ranger. I can fuck, but I don't date you. Getting beans, but I can save. Fast nigga, but I can chase. A 360 quick scope phaser. Got more aimbot laser. Cut you off, I got that razor. She just hit my phone, she said, take her, you a winner. Took her
Where my house at, though?
I just got a check, I ate lobster for dinner. She like my style, she tryna turn me to a nigga. Yeah, I just woke up, now they saying I'm a star. I just wanna ball, my God. Drive off the walk, he just caught a DOI. He think he got the answers, nigga, like he Bill Nye. Yeah, caught a DOI.
On a run, and he goes to the room.
Go to charge.
shit I put on this song ain't gonna sound nothing like the shit we just doing.
I say,
I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit. Put the birds down and picked up the jiggers. Tommy in the fucking Tommy Hill, figure. Tommy hit a nigga, Tommy Hill, figure fuck niggas. I'm nice when I'm high off the pills, I'ma fuck with her. I don't smoke skunk, but tonight I'm getting stuck, nigga. Pour the codeine up and put some Molly in the cup with her. I know she a freak, she gon' fuck with it. She my Velcro, guess I'm stuck with her. I dive in it like a sailor, I love to nail her. Addicted to her paraphernalia, I had to tell her. I see it like a fortune teller. Yo, ex-nigga did good, I could do better. Bad bitch from the woods, I think she a hunter. She a killer and a eater, she a Jeffrey Dahmer. I can tell when she in her feelings, I can read her like a book. Don't take no Beretta, effing on me, am I understood? Yeah. I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit. My brother point her out and she a bad bitch, I'm on her. Must ain't heard that I'm a savage, once I get a bitch, I own her. I see she got swag, I got cash, so I want her. See this 4-5 in my pants, put on your ass with your own, bro. Shorty, she a rider with the glizzer on her. And shorty, I'm a daughter with no semi on me. If we got a problem, we get rid of homie. Put 20,000 in your pocket, we gon' get the money. I'm the definition of a bandit. Took your heart from out his hands and still ain't saying shit. Some new killers in my circle you done ran with. Like this 30-38, this bitch a damaged. Poppin' Willis, 4K Trey call when you land with it. I let you drive and slide my bros where they been laying with it. I wrote this bitch, I open up a can with it. Like fuck the stove, I make it jump without my hand in it. I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. Hey, but when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. Hey, my girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit. rather cut ties and take the loss, even though I just paid it off. Couldn't smell the fire burning down, even though I tried to pull you out. Blame, bruises and chains. I'll say your name, I'll say your name, but I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. But I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. Lord knows I've been to hell and back. I've met the devil and worse than that. You'd end the world before you save me. You'd hang yourself before you take the blame. Bruises and chains. I'll say your name, I'll say your name, but I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. But I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out.
That's not my home. Where's my home? This my home. I'm going home.
I'd rather cut ties and take the loss, even though I just paid it off. Couldn't smell the fire burning down, even though I tried to pull you out. Blame, bruises and chains. I'll say your name, I'll say your name, but I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. But I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. Lord knows I've been to hell and back. I've met the devil and you're worse than that. You'd end the world before you save me. You'd hang yourself before you take the blame. Bruises and chains. I'll say your name, I'll say your name, but I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out. But I won't beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, put out my hair. Didn't know you tried to burn us down, even when we tried to work it out.
My weed
charge to it. Right, every suit up, this is laboratory. And I need my money first before we proceed to move forward. And I got you go on her knees, cause she know she just bet the Lord. They can't take her, make her nigga flip like Zonex. I fuck Barbie, bitch, yeah. All my hoes flex, all my hoes know how to act. All my hoes flex, all my hoes fuck me like they like from the line. She fucking with the gang, yeah. She know every gang sign. If I call her, she gon' pull up, yeah, every time. I got one in the head, yeah, of my name. I'm paranoid, I take your life, yeah, before you take mine. I'm paranoid.
I'm paranoid. Oh, we up. Okay. Sanders. Crazy horse like a scandalous.
Okay. Okay. Louis V. Sanders. Crazy horse like scandalous. Okay. Louis V. Sanders. Crazy horse like scandalous. Okay. Okay.
B. Sanders. Horse like scandalous. B. Sanders. Crazy horse like scandalous.
Okay. 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 Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All the shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This is what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my stuff.
I'm supposed to be, 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 be. Jealousy.
Can't communicate all these thoughts I can't escape. No, I'm not okay. Can't change this fate. This ain't what I want. This is everything I need. No, I don't belong. Can't contain my jealousy. Looking at yourself, you're caught up in the spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you. I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me
Who am I supposed to be? Be, 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 be.
what's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Born to tell me who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All this shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in the spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Can't communicate all these thoughts I can't escape. No, I'm not okay. Can't change this fate. This ain't what I want. This is everything I need. No, I don't belong. Can't contain my jealousy. Looking at yourself, you're caught up in the spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy.
Tell me who was supposed to be, 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 be.
What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Born to tell me.
Who you are supposed to be?
What's wrong with me? My jealousy.
me who I'm supposed to be.
What's wrong with me? My jealous. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealous. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be?
Can't communicate.
Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All the shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Can't communicate all these thoughts I can't escape. No, I'm not okay, can't change this fate. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All the shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. born to be. What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All this shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Can't communicate all these thoughts I can't escape. No, I'm not okay, can't change this face. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Born to tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. Who was I born to be? Who was I born to be? Not sure who I am, not sure who I wanna be. All this shit's a scam, I don't wanna be me. This ain't what I want, this is everything I need. No, I don't belong, can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself, you're caught up in my spell. No hope, can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop, I can't agree with you, I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My childhood state. 2K on my mama, nigga. In the back with my niggas, all the time we might act up. Come with caution, cause you know we all strapped up. Yo, bitch, she want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. With my niggas, all the time we might act up. Come with caution, cause you know we all strapped up. Yo, bitch, she want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. Now I'm in a Royce, switching lanes.
Patience is the key, lads. Patience is the key, lads. Patience. Patience is the key, lads.
She want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. With my niggas all the time we might act up. Come with caution cause you know we all strapped up. She want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. Hey, what she do right here? And you know I'm in that Bernie space coupe. Hop up out of van like nigga, what they do? I live for your bitch, then I kick it out my room.
100 milli to go. 100 milli to go. Nej, nej. I'm gonna spin it until I get it.
I think it's time to turn it on. This passion in my body raging out me like a quiet storm. I've been stuck surrounded by these losers, lanes and all of them. I can't fuck with her girl cause she said she don't know how to love. Told you why you hurt me, I felt like I had to let you know. Now you tryna pull up to my crib, I think you really gotta go. Let's go.
Lads, allow it, fam, allow it. Fuck. Allow it, bruv. You know what? Yeah.
past tense. Done had a lot of hoes just on my accent. Carry my chopper, shorty, she is savage. Got a son for you, cause you ain't average. I be on gas fuel, take me out of delusional. Think I got it, cause I imagine it. Fashion shit, yeah, I mix it, I ain't mad, she had it. But I'd rather say she passionate. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. I hit you when you were just baiting, so what? You hit me when I was so faded, so what? Said fuck everything cause I'm jaded, so what? I did all this shit and ain't taking no love. That little part of my life fell in love with them drugs. Not taking shit back, I love who I'm becoming. Fuck that shit, shorty, we could be nothing. Back when I'm in Saudi, copping some dumb shit. Only want 10 out of 10s in the spot. Only want 10 out of 10s where you thought. $250,000, that's on this Richard pocket watch. Still flexing on niggas cause I know they watch. I wouldn't lie to you, yeah. No, I've been tired of you here. You've been too all in my hair. You've been too all in my ear. You crashing out over a tree. I don't even know how to steer. But I don't know what to believe. Yeah, I don't even know how to care. No, I wanted you, but that was bad. I had a lot of hoes just on my accent. Carry my chopper, shorty, she is savage. Got a son for you, cause you ain't average. I be on gas fuel, take me out of delusional. Think I got it, cause I imagine it. Fashion shit, yeah, I mix it, I ain't mad, she had it. But I'd rather say she passionate. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. Check my phone out, a hoe say she miss me. Smoking this gas got me feeling rich. When it comes to a freak, I ain't even picky. Juice off this fit, turn her to a pig. I stay on my twin, Mordecai and Rick. You worry about tech, I give a nigga 50. What a broke nigga always got. That's something to say, but none of them niggas with me. Been blocking windows, I feel like I'm Wemby. No, she don't want Louis, she want a new Fendi. Can't open the text in the public no more. Ain't no way to predict like what she gon' send me. I'm not even doing the talking no more. I don't even think that they really gon' get me. I'm not getting rich, it do not concern me. Cause every day I feel like that Billy ready. I wouldn't lie to you, yeah. No, I've been tired of you here. You've been too all in my hair. You've been too all in my ear. You crashing out over a tree. I don't even know how to steer. But I don't know what to believe. Yeah, I don't even know how to care. No, I wanted you, but that was past tense. Done had a lot of hoes just on my accent. Carry my chopper, shorty, she is savage. Got a son for you, cause you ain't average. I be on gas fuel, take me out of delusional. Think I got it, cause I imagine it. Fashion shit, yeah, I mix it, I ain't mad, she had it. But I'd rather say she passionate. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. Is this a bad time? Remember what happened last time. You better off being satisfied. We doing the same shit every time. All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck,
And I'll touch yours. Even those that are hard ways to shores.
She knows what I think about and what I think about. One love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just eyes. You find out nothing that we don't wanna tell you about.
What?
Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold.
Man, fuck out of here with your bullshit. That's a fucking rip-off right there, wallahi. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue cause you love to taste it. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hard is for. Inside this place is warm, outside is ice to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nothing that we don't wanna tell you about, no, no.
We up, chat. We up. We up. Why is my shit so on fucking holy though? Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like this should be like some kind of wank though. I ain't gonna hold you, chat. I ain't gonna hold you. What got him, boy? What I was up to, boy? My goal right now is to make everything fine. I don't want me thick, chat. Okay, got it. Let's go. Let us go, let it go, let it go. Alright, chat, let's continue.
You work numbers, work wonders. You didn't woke me up from my eternal slumber. I'm the lightning, you're the thunder. There's a difference between I need you and I want you. Girl, I need you. Good sex, let the conversations get a little deeper. Tell me your darkest secret, shit you wouldn't even tell Jesus. My karma been tweaking so much I don't even believe in karma. But you give me a reason to thank God for all these recent falls. Practice at 38, I've been getting off. I didn't chilled out on the drugs since you been involved. Suck it like it's law, fuck me like it's law. No protection on my heart, goddamn it, I'm gon' hit it raw. Traumatized from my past, yeah, I keep it low. In my mind, in my head, where that shit belong. They say you after my bread, shit, I hope they wrong. You already ran up the bands, we got half a ball. Hit it from the back, humming up, call a play, huddle up, this, that, good love. In the bedroom, fuck you, I'm proud of. Poker face like Lady Gaga, ride it like a Mazda. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm all in.
Love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way to give compliments? I'm really all in. I fell in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. I see light in all the darkness. Whoa, at a boy, I done turned to a man. Hot chills when my skin is on your skin. Hope you know that if you ever try to end, you gon' catch a couple out the FNN. I mean, Cupid ain't give you a headshot, so I don't got no choice but to leave you with a headshot. Look at the way I make that fucking bed rock. Where your ring finger, I need red light. Got my sights on your ass, ooh, red dot. We some bats that made it out of hell, ooh, red hot. Go all night, bitch, don't stop. We ain't gon' be finished to the sun. I'm really all in. Love with our flaws and sins. Scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way of giving compliments?
No, I could have done that. Daddy.
Hey, tryna catch up in snail pace, can't get near me. Big brother, like snail plane, really ain't missing. He run the way hitting his trailblaze, Chauncey Billups. You show me love, can't understand why I don't feel it. Eyes getting low, my shoulders is heavy. I know how it look, but I'm doing alright. Hopefully soon I'll be over this shit, but I know until then I'ma shove it inside. Mama just tested, I'm proud of your son, and I know I'm not perfect, but damn, I'm trying. I went and studied this brand new word so much, I can't tell that goddamn time. A genuine time to be denim, I'm loading them up. That belly can fit my thighs. $300 McQueen turban, just keeping my thoughts in line. Stressed out, spend it on retail. But I'm finna hop online. Yo, bitch used to them instant meals. Just took her to kitchen wine. Hold on, give me a minute. I really thought I had found my equal. Still running from these thoughts, I cannot stop them. I'm getting weaker. Whole gang pockets full of founding fathers, sweeter people. You can't leave my mind, I'm tossing, turning, losing
What are
sleep.
people at though?
They tryna catch up in snail pace, can't get near me. Big brother, like snail plane, really ain't missing. He run the way hitting his trailblaze, Chauncey Billups. You show me love, can't understand why I don't feel it. I think that I might go under again and lose my head. What happened to us? Is it something I said or something I did? I wish I could help you to understand, but I can't say it. Yeah, big make his ass to the running man to give him a scare. Yeah.
It's 3:50 o'clock.
You're this pretty young white bitch, shot up in my ride. Took it to the crib and I sure how to die at night. Then I wake up and I'm still fucking high. Lord, why do I gotta wake up? More wine, baby, pour another cup. I've had a little bit too much. All of the people start to rush by. Can't find my drink again. Where are my keys? I lost my phone.
Not on the floor. I can believe you, but I can see out of my feet. It's gone on the floor. It's alright, just dance. It's okay.
Period. Big brain thing, yeah? عادي It is fine, my brother. It is fine.
It's Kelpie Vibes.
Yeah. Baby, you know the I'm let you go. Baby, you know the I'm let you go. Baby, you know the I'm let you go. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm my Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know no safety when you carry 50 kilos somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm my Angelina, I'm my Angelina. Oh no, so when I want to come out, make a signal you. Why you want to request on me like I interview? I'm tryna put a ring on your finger too. And be a better guy, be a better guy. On the low, 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 on the low. Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm my Angelina, I'm my Angelina. Just Big Smosa.
Lighter. Nah, in the room. You work numbers, work wonders. You didn't woke me up from my eternal slumber. I'm the lightning, you're the thunder. There's a difference between I need you and I want you. Girl, I need you. Good sex led to conversations getting a little deeper. Tell me your darkest secret, shit you wouldn't even tell Jesus. My karma been tweaking so much I don't even believe in karma. But you give me a reason to thank God for all these recent falls. Percocet 30, E8, I've been getting off. I didn't chilled out on the drugs since you been involved. Suck it like it's law, fuck me like it's law. No protection on my heart, goddamn it, I'm gon' hit it raw. Traumatized from my past, yeah, I keep it low. In my mind, in my head, where that shit belong. They say you after my bread, shit, I hope they wrong. You already ran up the bands, we can have a ball. Hit it from the back, humming up, call a play, huddle up, this, that, good love. In the bedroom, fuck you, I'm proud of. Poker face like Lady Gaga, ride it like a Mazda. Zoom, 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 I'm really all in love with all your flaws and sin. Your scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way to give compliments? I'm really all in. I fell in love with all your flaws and sin. Your scars are really gorgeous. I see light in all the darkness. no choice but to leave you with a headshot. Look at the way I make that fucking bed rock. With your ring finger, I need wet light. Got my sights on your ass, ooh, red dot. We some bats that made it out of hell, ooh, red hot. Hey, go all night, bitch, don't stop. We ain't gon' be finished to the sun. I'm really all in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way of giving compliments? I'm really all in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. That's my way of giving compliments. I'm really all in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way to give compliments? I'm really all in. I fell in love with all your flaws and sins. Your scars are really gorgeous. I see light in all the darkness. Yeah. 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 Ain't tryna catch up from snail pace, can't get in me. Big brother, like a snail plane, really ain't missing. He run the way hitting the trailblazer, Chelsea Billups. You show me look, can't understand why I don't feel it. I was getting low, my shoulders is heavy. I know how it look, but I'm doing alright. Hopefully soon I'll be over this shit, but I know until then I'ma shove it inside. Mama just tested, I'm proud of your son, and I know I'm not perfect, but damn, I'm trying. I wanna study this brand new word so much, I can't tell that goddamn time. A genuine time to be dealing, I'm loading them up. They barely could fit my thighs. $300 McQueen turban, just keeping my thoughts in line. Stressed out, spend it on retail. But I'm finna hop online. Yo, bitch used to them instant meals. Just took her to kitchen wine. Hold on, give me a minute. I really thought I had found my equal. Still running from these thoughts, I cannot stop them. I'm getting weaker. Whole gang pockets full of founding fathers, we the people. You can't leave my mind, I'm tossing, turning, losing sleep. They tryna catch up from snail pace, can't get near me. Big brother, like snail plane, really ain't missing. He run the way hitting his trailblazer, Chelsea Billups. You show me look, can't understand why I don't feel it. I think that I might go under again and lose my head. What happened to us? Is it something I said or something I did? I wish I could help you to understand, but I can't say it. Yeah, big make his ass to the running man to give him a scare. Yeah. much. All of the people start to rush by. Dizzy